Okay, option number 3 for your virtual design challenge is to create a Rube Goldberg machine. And here's the details. Your client is the American people. The designer is you. And here's your problem. The world is in turmoil. The coronavirus is sweeping the nation, and the American people are left with little defense against the scourge. There is one thing with the power to save us: hand sanitizer. Unfortunately, due to short supply and high demand, hand sanitizer must be rationed. Using readily available materials, design and build a machine that dispenses a single dose of hand sanitizer. To minimize the spread of germs, design a machine to use a single human input and as many mechanical interactions as possible. Your constraints for this project are to build your entire machine from household materials. No need to go to the store or purchase supplies from the internet. Your machine must be able to dispense a single squirt of hand sanitizer, and if you don't have any hand sanitizer, use something else to simulate it. Your machine must incorporate a minimum of 20 distinct mechanical interactions, and that sounds like a lot, but as you'll see from some of the examples, it's not actually that many interactions. Your machine must be initiated by a single human input, so you can start this thing off by pressing a button or tipping over a domino, pulling a string, rolling a ball. Those are just examples, but one human input, and then from there can't be any more human interaction with the machine until the very, very end. Your deliverables for the project are as follows. For the first week, we are in the planning phase. That means that you're going to be doing these two things. First, you've got to create some thumbnail sketches. I'm looking for a minimum of 25 concept sketches of potential interactions to use in the machine, drawn by hand using any drawing method learned in class. 25 individual little concept sketches. These are small, they're quick, they are just detailed enough to communicate what the mechanism is that you're considering using. It doesn't have to be fully developed and dimensioned and done to a high level of detail. These are supposed to be relatively quick. But for a machine that requires at least 20 interactions, I think doing 25 thumbnail sketches is reasonable. Really, you might want to do more than that just to give yourself lots of options. Exact construction details and measurements are not required, but sketch quality should be good enough to clearly communicate each concept. These thumbnail drawings are going to be photographed or scanned and then attached to the Google Classroom assignment on 5/6. That's Wednesday of this week. From there, you're going to select the interactions that you want to use from your brainstorming concepts, and you're going to create a fully articulated technical drawing of your Rube Goldberg machine. Use whatever drawing style and views are necessary to fully communicate the details of your design. All of the methods learned in class are on the table, but be clear, be thorough, be neat, and use whatever drawings and views you need. I should be able to look at this drawing and tell from start to finish all of the interactions and what is going to happen from the time you do your human input to the time that the hand sanitizer is dispensed at the end. The drawing should speak for itself. Your drawing should have minimal use of written notes and explanations. Indicate the materials used along the way and any assembly methods for how things are being put together. Your technical drawing should be photographed or scanned and attached to the Google Classroom assignment on 5/8, which is Friday of this week. Phase 2 is the prototyping and testing phase. You're going to build the thing you planned, trying to follow your plan as closely as possible. Strive for the highest quality of construction that you can achieve using the tools and materials available to you at home. You might want to take photos or videos of this process for later steps. Once you've built your prototype, it's time to test it. And to prove that your tests work, you're going to record a video of your machine working from start to finish. The video should show the entire process from start to finish in a single unedited clip. Make any relevant notes about specific improvements needed in the design. This step should be completed by 5/15, which is Friday of next week. Phase 3 of the project is to create a video presentation to communicate your design process. Detailed instructions about how to do this will be shared in Google Classroom posts later in the project. Your video should be short, about 3 to 4 minutes long, and should clearly show the evolution of your concept from initial concept sketches through detailed technical drawings, prototyping, and testing, using pictures and videos collected along the way. This video is your final submission for the project, so there's not going to be a Google slideshow like we've done on previous projects to communicate your design process, this video is your final submission and should completely showcase all of your best work. The video is going to be turned into the Google Classroom assignment on 5/22, which is 3 weeks away. For your inspiration, I've included a few links to some interesting Rube Goldberg inventions that are on YouTube. If you do a quick search for Rube Goldberg machines on YouTube, you will find endless videos to keep you entertained and give you lots of ideas for some household items that you can use in your machines, or different kinds of interactions that you can use to create some kind of interesting, fun motions. So be creative, flex those design muscles, really dig deep and figure out what you can do to set yourself apart from what's out there. Come up with something unique and put it all together into a machine that works. Good luck!